Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ciara, if you don't know, and this is going to be just a little tutorial on my brow routine. So it's just going to be just like a little fluffy brow tutorial showing you in depth of what products I use and also the concealer I use to carve out my eyebrows as well. So if you want to keep on if you want to see how I got these eyebrows, and if you want to see how I finished off the look, please keep on watching, and also subscribe and like down below. Thank you. I need to define my brows. Mine are very fluffy and just kind of left, not natural, but they are filled in a little bit as well. As you can see, I still have a little bit of sparse area on my brows. I've been growing them out for so long now at the moment. And I'm just going to get into what exactly I use, the brushes I use, and also the concealers and everything like that. So if you want to see how I get my brow routine, just keep on watching. Okay, so first off, what I'm going to start doing, just comb through the brows slightly, just to kind of make sure they're all going in the right direction. And then depending on if you like it to be brushed up or just across, this is the Anastasia brow brush. I'm not too sure now the name on it. I have it a while now at the moment, so it doesn't actually say a number or anything, so it kind of just looks like that. Very thin brush, so it is, and then it just has the spoolie at the end. So no, that's what I not always use. It's the best brow brush I find. I use their Dipbrow pomade in the shade Chocolate. See that there? So it's just like a warm brown shade, so just really good for defining my brows, especially because I've got it like a dark brown hair color. So I'm just going to zoom you in now slightly, just so we can get into this. Okay, so as you can see, my brows are slightly a little bit sparse, so that's why I have, and I've like one side is like higher than has a higher arch than the other as well. So just getting the smallest amount of product onto my brush, the brush itself, and then what I do then, just obviously brushing out the brows, grab the brow brush and just bring it, I always go under the brow first. Under here, just right under the full brow, bringing it right down to the tail of the brow as well. And then just grabbing the other side. The way my brow is shaped now at the moment, and what I like to do then, because the direction of the hair that it's going, I just kind of flick whatever is left on the brush itself and flick it across the brow, and then grabbing then a little bit more product and just going over the top of the brow. Then again, small bit, need a little bit more underneath the eyebrow itself. So just keeping, as you can see, the fluffiness here by brushing it outwards. And then because I have a little bit of sparse areas now in just at the front of the brow, what I like to do, just with like kind of hair like strokes, what I like to do with the front of the brow, because I have a few sparse areas, I just like to grab the brush and just go upwards, like with light stroke movements, just like hair like stroke, and just up towards my forehead, kind of making it look like you have hair in that area. And then just going whatever is left on the brush, then right under the brow again, just like that, and then back in there with the spoolie, grabbing a bit more product. And then what I do then, I just brush upwards with the brush, just like that, brushing it back through again, and then go back into the front of the brow again. I like to just touch up any area that may look a little bit more sparse now, brushing all the hairs upwards, just to kind of look and see if there's any other areas that you want to actually fill in. So if you find that there's maybe a little bit, once you brush up the brow or brush up the hairs on the brow, that you find there's a little area there that you might need to fill in a little bit more, that's why I just go back in with a little bit more product then. So if you do make a mistake, you can always go back in and just tidy it up there with concealer. So just if you go a little bit low or something like that. I do then, just going to do the exact same on this side, so go back through the brow. As you can see, this one's a little bit more sparse, so I'd have a little bit more to fill in now on this side. So I'll go back in, as I said, same step, under the brow, just over the top then as well, and then the hair-like strokes then at the beginning of the brow. So brush them back up slightly again. See, I did go slightly in a bit more with this side of the brow, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clean that up now with the concealer. As I said, no one's perfect, so you're going to make a mistake if it is your first time kind of doing your brows or filling them in. So, and it kind of takes me a while as well to kind of, some days I have good days with brows and then some days I don't. So, and now I'm just going to grab my Select Cover Up. It's called an NC20, and that's what I'm going to use to carve out my brows. If you've seen the likes of like P. Louise on Instagram, or even Ellie Kelly using this, they all rave about this concealer and they just think it's the best for carving out brows and giving you the best base for it if you're applying shadows. So that's what I'm going to use now at the moment. I'm just going to show you the brushes that I'm going to use, and then I'm going to go in and then clean up the brows then myself. The brush I'm going to be using now today is a very small kind of concealer brush, very small to kind of get into this the areas underneath the brow. Now I just have to obviously touch up this area and give it a kind of clean down, and then I'm going to grab a small bit of product, again on the back of my hand. That's what I always use. I always use the back of my hand now to put everything on. Just obviously gives kind of disperses the product better, and also you don't use too much product when you're doing it. As I said, I did put it on the back of my hand, so just grabbing the smallest amount of product then and going right underneath. Really defines the brow, which is great. Yeah, so the best thing about using concealer, like, it just cleans up anything that you kind of, say if you do make a mistake, like, you will be able to go back in and just clean up the mistake that you did make. So it's going right under the brow, just like this. I'm going right down to the tail of the brow as well to clean that up, just to give you the best sharp little tail on your eyebrow as well. So you can see it kind of defines underneath, but then gives you the kind of the fluffy effect then on top as well. And then I'm going to go back into this side then, and just go right. Like, you can go in, you can do a very defined brow if you prefer that, or if you like just a quite natural brow, like if you have nice natural fluffy brows, you've been blessed really, to be honest. Not like me, I did over pluck my eyebrows when I was younger, thinking I was great because I thought I could do my own eyebrows myself, but obviously not. The other side of the spoolie again, brushing back through the brows just to kind of disperse all the rest of the product after you've kind of defined them and everything. So that's basically my eyebrows done. And then what I do, I grab then just like a brow gel, which the one that I normally use would be the Essence version, which is a tinted brow gel, which kind of just sets your brows into place, so it keeps them there and just obviously doesn't move them out around through the day or through the night if you're on a night out. So, and then I just kind of grab it and go right over the brow, brushing the hairs in whatever direction you want. As I said, I do like a fluffy brow, so I just go and brush them upwards and then brush them outwards then as you get to, so then brushing them outwards as you get closer to the tail. I'm just going to go in and fix up the rest of the concealer that I was using, just kind of bring it all over my eye area. Obviously, if you're just doing like a normal day-to-day makeup as well, just even putting on brows for the day, and obviously just covering up the rest of your eye area, and then you'll be ready to go for your day. So with the bigger brush then, just to kind of disperse the rest of the product there that you put on your eyelid. Now this is actually my first time using the MAC Select Cover Up. I've never used it before and I actually really do like it. It's a very full coverage concealer, so it kind of covers everything that you want to be covered and also defines the brow as well. So that's basically all. That's my eyebrows done now at the moment. I'm just going to go back in as well and set them. So just using a banana powder, which would be the banana powder that I normally use would be from the Sosu Contour Palette, which is in the shade number 3. So going in with any kind of fluffy brush, just to kind of set over the area that you want to be set, just to stop the concealer moving around all day and stop it from creasing also. Perfect. That's it done there. So guys, that is the completed look. I just threw on a red lip and also just put on a bit of mascara as well. So that is me finished my eyebrow tutorial. If you like this video, please subscribe and like this video as well, please. And I'll also link all my social medias down below, my Snapchat and my Instagram. So if you want to follow me over there as well, I will link them down below. If you have any other suggestions on what you would like to see on my channel, just let me know and even comment down below as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. And that is it. And thank you for watching. Bye.